News report surfaced that Guyana was considered to be one of the countries accepting African and Asian deportees from the U.S. At first, Ali said he cannot comment because he has not seen the report. Nevertheless, the journalist pressed further, asking again if Guyana will be
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too.
With Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu standing alongside him, President Trump made a stunning proposal about the United States taking over the Gaza Strip.
We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply.
We went grocery shopping today, and this is about everything from avocados to strawberries to tequila getting more expensive. Things that we buy from Mexico. People said they had been so excited to see things get a lot better and go in a better direction. This is bad. People are bewildered.
I think they're going to go up. I think if the tariffs are going up.
Mexico produces about half of the vegetables and fruits we eat. They can embargo us. If you think prices are high now, wait till no food.
One love, my people, and welcome back to The Flight. If you haven't already, buddy, thumbs up the video and hit that subscription button. Our commitment to you is that we will keep improving your experience here on The Flight every single time that you hit that play button. Thanks, buddy.
Asked if Guyana has agreed to accepting deportees from the United States in U.S. President Donald Trump's sweeping deportation of undocumented immigrants to countries including Guyana, President Ali said that nothing specific to this issue were discussed.
What we're discussing is our partnership with the U.S. And as the U.S. unfolds its programs and plans, wherever Guyana can be of support, we have expressed our support, but nothing but prison having.
President Ali was also questioned on a matter by journalist Gordon Mosley after a CBS News report surfaced that Guyana was considered to be one of the countries accepting African and Asian deportees from the U.S. At first, Ali said he cannot comment because he has not seen the report. Nevertheless, the journalist pressed further, asking again if Guyana will be imprisoning them.
We would not have anyone here in prison. Where did you get that from?
CBS News is reporting.
Ali then said he had discussions with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
There's some specific issues that I will not go into details here in terms of the movement, which includes flight and movement of people. But there's nothing specific. There is nothing specific.
The president added that indeed there was some discussion with Rubio on the movement of migrants, but will not divulge any further details. So far, Panama, Guatemala, and El Salvador have reportedly agreed to accepting deportees, with one other country promising to jail those who are criminals.
Study hard, work hard, play harder. Verb, nerve, and muscle power. Keep thinking and moving at any age. Verb, nerve, and muscle power.
The idea of permanently displacing 2 million Palestinians from their homes in Gaza.
And he is not ruling out using American troops to do it, saying the U.S. will, quote, own the Gaza Strip.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too.
With Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu standing alongside him, President Trump made a stunning proposal about the United States taking over the Gaza Strip.
We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different, just can't go back.
Earlier today, the president argued Palestinians have no choice but to leave Gaza altogether, suggesting a permanent relocation. And tonight, he is not ruling out sending U.S. troops to Gaza.
As far as Gaza is concerned, we'll do what is necessary. If it's necessary, we'll do that. We're going to take over that piece, and we're going to develop it, create thousands and thousands of jobs.
Since the ceasefire went into effect last month, Palestinians have been returning to their homes. Hundreds of thousands of people determined to get back, even amid such destruction. ABC's Ian Pannell got the first access for an American news team and showed what is happening in the region right now. People returning home and the effort to get food and supplies to so many in need.
Right now, we have Jordan to our right, Israel to our left. We're actually flying over the Dead Sea with the Royal Jordanian Air Force. These troops are delivering this much-needed aid to Gaza, which is just in the distance.
Netanyahu praised Mr. Trump for what he called fresh ideas.
I mentioned again tonight our three goals, and the third goal is to make sure that Gaza never poses a threat to Israel again. President Trump is taking it to a much higher level.
The president argued that his proposal would benefit the Middle East as a whole and not only Israel.
Samsung, keeping us connected no matter where in the world we're located.
The Palestinian president has said he strongly rejects President Donald Trump's proposal for the U.S. to take over Gaza and permanently resettle the 2.1 million Palestinians living there. We will not allow the rights of our people to be infringed on, Mahmoud Abbas stressed, warning that Gaza was an integral part of the state of Palestine and forced displacement would be a serious violation of international law. Hamas, whose 15-month war with Israel has caused widespread devastation, said Trump's plan would put oil on the fire in the region. Arab states also rejected the idea, with Saudi Arabia reiterating it would not normalize ties with Israel without the establishment of a Palestinian state. Neighboring Egypt, who had rejected Trump's suggestion last month that it and Jordan take in residents of Gaza, stressed the need for reconstruction without moving the Palestinians. It comes 2 weeks after the start of a fragile ceasefire in Gaza, during which Hamas has released some Israeli hostages it is holding in exchange for Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails. The Israeli military launched a campaign to destroy Hamas in response to an unprecedented cross-border attack on October 7, 2023, in which about 1,200 people were killed and 251 were taken hostage. Live, Trump's Gaza takeover plan widely criticized. More than 47,540 people have been killed and 111,600 injured in Gaza since then, according to the territory's Hamas-run health ministry. Most of Gaza's population has also been displaced multiple times. Almost 70% of buildings are estimated to be damaged or destroyed. The healthcare, water, sanitation, and hygiene systems have collapsed, and there are shortages of food, fuel, medicine, and shelter. President Trump's first major remarks on Middle East policy shattered decades of U.S. thinking on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He presented them at the White House on Tuesday night alongside visiting Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
100% well-crafted CMOS. Only the best, 'cause you deserve nothing less. 8 Butterfly.
Who voted for Trump after he promised to bring prices down are now frustrated that these tariffs could hit them in the wallet.
Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Charlesworth continues our coverage. She is in Maspeth, Queens. Michelle.
Yeah, some people still holding out a lot of hope and a lot of faith, saying maybe, let's see. But we went grocery shopping today, and this is about everything from avocados to strawberries to tequila getting more expensive. Things that we buy from Mexico. People said they had been so excited to see things get a lot better and go in a better direction.
It's bad.
People are bewildered.
I think they're going to go up. I think if the tariffs are going up.
Mexico produces about half of the vegetables and fruits we eat. They can embargo us. If you think prices are high now, wait till no food comes across that border for 7 days.
Wall Street was supposed to rally and everyday costs were supposed to come down. It's been 3 weeks. Is everything headed in the wrong direction?
It's going to be very difficult, for us to consume those products. Especially for me, like I do strawberries for living, like chocolate-covered strawberries.
Shoppers complain prices are up over the last 3 weeks and can't fathom that tariff talks have them bracing for even higher prices.
They delayed for 1 month, I'm worried about the prices. The prices went up so much so far. Blamed it on the previous guys, and now it's going exploding, you know. This is terrible.
We checked a C-Town, a Trader Joe's, and a Stop & Shop, all in Queens, for things like blueberries, grapes, limes, avocados, bananas, strawberries. Overall, the prices at C-Town seemed lower. Bananas were less at Trader Joe's. Bulk deals were better at Stop & Shop. People are also watching tequila prices, obviously from Mexico, which, like everything else, just seems to be creeping up.
I don't know what Trump is going to do. Trump is messing up everything for everybody.
Still, it hasn't even been a month. People hope there may be somehow some method to this madness.
I still have faith, you know.
We heard a lot of that. People saying, I've got faith, I got hope. And I'm going to wait. We'll see what happens. We won't know definitively what's happening with prices on everything. The Consumer Price Index doesn't come out until February 12th to let us know what we really saw and paid for.
Study hard, work hard, play harder. Verb, nerve, and muscle power. Keep thinking and moving at any age. Verb, nerve, and muscle power.
Mother of 3 who understandably does not want to be identified. She works at night, she says, to care for her children during the day. But since a recent federal raid nearby, she's afraid to return to her after-hours restaurant job. She is not alone. Over 76% of residents here in West New York identify as Hispanic and almost 60% as foreign-born. Among residents we spoke with, even those who are citizens, there's fear over industry.
President Trump imposed tariffs on imports from Canada, Mexico, and China. It's 25% for Canada and Mexico and 10% for China. Now, this is unprecedented stuff. All 3 countries are America's biggest trading partners. Mexico is a neighbor. Canada, too, is a neighbor, also a NATO ally. Yet Trump has not spared them. His tariffs are a big policy gamble. They will target imports worth $1.4 trillion. If it works, Trump will make it to the history books.